Got what you need.
With him, it's all fun and games.
What more could you ask for?
Afternoons with Zwelly on 947. We could say you're in for a good night, but that would be an understatement.
Night Pulse with Bolele and Msizi on 947.
Monday to Thursday, 7 till 10.
Some ideas are good until they're not. Especially first date ideas. It sounds romantic. It sounds so great. It sounds like, oh my gosh, she's going to enjoy it or he's going to have a great time.
I think a lot of people try to be too clever about their first dates.
Because you want to impress, right? You really want to make a person feel good.
Something different, what's going to really make me stick out or stand out in the list of suitors for this lady. And so then you end up making a bit of a faux pas when you pick a place to do your first date.
Especially because the talking stage, obviously you've gotten to know a person a bit and you kind of know some of the things that they like. Next thing a person is telling you that their favorite musician is Chris Brown, and you found out that he's coming to the country and you're like, perfect, I'm taking her to go see Chris Brown. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Any concert. It's not just about Chris Brown. It's any I think concerts are such a silly first date, Mainly, it's like going to the club. You can't go to the club for your first date.
No, in the mix of
So what's your favorite song? When did you say you went to school? How many siblings do you have?
So do you like it here? Like, this music is great. Hey, now the conversation is
Joburg, you're
becoming
having a good time. Literally.
Shut it down.
Literally. So I think concerts, anything where there's loud noises, bad idea for
Don't do it.
date.
Another one is don't take your partner to Gold Reef City. What are you doing?
No, I'm with you.
No, don't do that.
I'm already against the idea of adults going there simply because I'm petrified. And so, first, second, third, fourth, don't go on any dates there.
I just agree with it as a first.
Yeah.
All the others, you can try.
Yeah, no, I'm with you because just now, especially as a man, please, if you've never been to Gold Reef before by yourself, don't be brave and take a lady there. Then she goes, let's go on the Anaconda.
No, not
and I want
men
to see your
catching
face.
strays.
I want to see your face when you're coming down that thing. Your pillar of strength now freaking out
Oh
on the
my
Anaconda.
gosh, oh my gosh. Look, there really are some ideas that sound so great when you're taking that person on a first date. You want to impress them. You want to roll out the red carpet, man. You want to pop champagne, bring all the flowers, make them feel like, yo, bro, I'm serious about you. Until it's not such a good idea anymore. 066-381-8609. What do you think are the worst first date ideas? You can also call us on 011-8838-947.
Night Pulse
With Bolele and Msizi on 947.
Monday to Thursday, 7 till 10.
So you decide that no, man, you want to take the talking stage to the next level and set the first date or plan the first date, mates. Hey, you're thinking of ideas.
Getting some messages coming through here, right? And I have to agree with some of these. It's a ridiculous thing to do. I never thought about it.
Sure.
But there's some places you don't want to take people on a first date because it doesn't make sense to get to know them. And one of them is bowling.
No, man, what's wrong with bowling?
Well, the explanation here is that there's too many turns, so no talk time. Think about the fact that bowling, you
But
gotta stand
bowling
up
is
and
only
bowl.
like an hour long.
Yeah, but
Not even an hour, even like 30 minutes.
in that, no, come on, you're bowling a bit too quick in this thing. Me, when I'm
It
bowling,
doesn't take that long.
I'm gonna have at least 15 beers. So already we're talking 2 hours of just bowling. No,
Okay, if you bowl the way Mcz James bowls, then definitely don't do that
I
as a
don't
first
bowl,
date.
but I bowl. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, wow.
And here's the thing, is absolutely right. Even if it's an hour that you're spending there, most of your time is you guys walking past each other.
No, man.
One person to bowling to you.
One moment you're motivating her, you're teaching her. A lot of us suck when we play bowling. And that's a chance to, get a little close.
Unless,
Hold her hand, show her how to hold the ball. You know what I'm talking about?
The person on the date is a bit of a competitive person.
Yeah.
Because then
I'm
now,
a mina, so.
I'm not giving you any tips. I want to beat you.
No, come on.
Yeah.
And no, not on the first date, bro.
No, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that I'm good.
No, you see, if you are that Mrs. kind of person,
Can you imagine?
don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, can you imagine you suck at bowling and then it's my turn and I must pretend not to be good?
I think it's great for a girl to suck at bowling. It's an advantage for you guys.
I don't think anyone must suck at bowling. It must be
A
competitive.
lot of us girls tend to suck at bowling.
You're
and
gonna get a
then-
lot of hate for that.
No.
These professional bowling girls out there.
Okay, let me speak for myself
Yeah.
then. I sucked at some point. And that was a chance to learn. And I was shown how to hold the ball and that I must use those arrows position the ball.
Arrows. Now we're using the arrows to position balls.
And it was nice. I felt like, oh man, when
Another one that came
No,
up
lot.
not to take people on is sporting events. I
don't think that's a bad. It depends on the kind of sport event.
Okay, which one would you not?
I think football, soccer is a nice first date kind of idea.
And here's a justification of why not to take them to a sporting event.
Okay.
Is that you're stuck with each other for 3 hours with no escape. So the idea is that if I don't like you after like a first date at a restaurant, I can say I need to go home. I can leave quickly. Now you're at a sporting event in a stadium. You're stuck. Now you realize you don't like this guy.
Bro, how am I going on a date with you if I don't like you?
I don't know. The whole point of a first date is to suss out if I do like you.
I
in
get
real
that,
life.
but we've spoken a couple of things about a couple of things before going on that date.
People can
Enough
lie
for
on
me to know.
WhatsApp, eh? You can lie about your personality.
True.
And then you get there and I'm like, oh no.
And maybe you're just eating with your mouth open and it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's ordering hot dogs there at the stadium, downing beers with the boys. And he, do you want a beer, babe? He's already calling you babe because he's drunk.
No, please.
He's
It's only
drunk,
the
he's
first date.
drunk. He's drunk.
Stop that.
So apparently sporting events also not a good idea.
Man, I would have never thought it was a bad idea until that reasoning or explanation. So that kind of makes sense. Another one, don't invite her to your place on the first date. What are you doing?
Okay, well, what about after the first date?
No.
Hey,
A
what if it
couple
goes
of
well?
dates. A couple of dates in. Don't do that.
You're earning it fast, guys.
No.
What if it's already gone well? Well, you've hit it off and you're like, wanna come in for a nightcap?
No, for the first date.
Like we live in an American
No,
movie.
don't do that, please.
Wanna
Please,
come in for a
please.
nightcap?
Don't
come
do
in
that.
where? We took separate Ubers here.
Exactly, Manje.
We don't even live in the same direction. Come over to my house quickly for one drink.
You see, stop
Meanwhile,
living in fantasy.
You live in the
please.
south and I'm up all the way in the north there. It's a mess.
Light up the night.
Night Pulse,
With Bolele and Msizi on 947.
Monday to Thursday, 7 till
Some of
10.
those ideas that you thought were great as a first date and then later realized that, nah, fam, it's not working out.
Also, the cinema, guys. No, I feel like that's a bad idea for a first date. I mean, we're sitting there 2.5 hours and we're just quiet. No one's saying anything except for just reacting to what's happening on in the movie. So I'm not feeling that one for a first date. Nope.
I agree.
Fully agree.
Nah, don't do it.
Cinemas are cool for first dates if you're a child. You know, like when you're in high school. Mainly because you've spent a lot of time with each other already.
At school.
At break or whatever it may be. And I like it for children because cinemas are public places. In the sense that if you're going to go see the Avengers, you're going to a full cinema.
Yeah, and then you guys have something to talk about afterwards, and
also
it's
you
fun, it's
can't-
casual.
Can't get up to silly buggers because it's a full cinema now. Now everyone's there.
No,
and their
you,
eyes on you.
You should not even be dating in school. Let's start there.
Sound like my mom. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sound
I
like
almost
my
sound
mom.
like my mom.
Another one that came through is family and friends get-togethers because it's a date, not a job interview.
But how would it turn into a job interview? Like your friends
I would-
interrogating the person.
And I'm that person. If you brought your boyfriend on your first date to like my house at a braai,
Really?
yeah, I'm asking every question. Who you are?
I find
what
them
you
to be
do?
some of the best first dates because then it's like a chilled, relaxed environment and everybody's just doing them
Yeah.
and you get to see how a person is around your friends.
I like that as a date in general.
Okay.
But I don't like it as a first date.
Okay, not first date.
First date
yeah,
is
no.
just- it's
But
too much.
It's also a bit too much
a
now.
bit too much.
It's almost serious.
And now imagine the problem is not your boyfriend. Imagine it's your friends. Now imagine like you've brought them to like your crazy friends and they think to themselves, "Oh, birds of a feather." Like I've heard some wild stories tonight at this bride.
Sometimes we don't act the way that our
Yeah,
friends are.
Exactly. So let them warm up to you first and then warm up to your friends. Don't bring them there the first time.
Sure. We have Miss P says, "Hey guys, kwashisa nyama, especially my mai. That place is definitely not for first dates. Too noisy and a little bit dirty."
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Why?
I mean, firstly, let me just preface this with I've never been to Wabamai.
Okay, I can.
You know,
Then
You know?
don't say anything.
I've been to Wamex and all
I've
those
been-
ones in KZN because I'm
Okay.
from there, but not here.
But no, Kwamai Mai is different from Abo
I know.
Max.
Isn't my mind right next to a taxi rank?
Exactly. You are like just like walking into a place where everybody is just like prying. Everybody's trying to find a place to sit to enjoy meat. It's loud. There's music. People are chatting. It's not great for a first date.
Okay, and the only reason I was going to disagree is because I'm not thinking about it outside the country, right? You go to those, let's say you go to Thailand. There's
Sure.
always those food markets everywhere. And I think it's a cute place to go on a first date.
Yeah, the food markets,
there's a
yeah.
vibe, there's food, it's loud, not loud, but
But if it's full,
vibey.
if it's too full at the food market, also for a first date, no,
That's true.
I don't think
That's
so,
true.
man.
Take them to farmers market, the old one in Four Ways, before you guys got to it.
Got what you need. With him, it's all fun and games.
What more could you ask for?
Afternoons with Zwelly
Zwelly.
on 947.